just kind of don't understand why there's always so much attack on a guy that kind of always said, like, hey, turn the other cheek, you know, love your neighbor, love your enemy, pray for those that pray for your enemies. Just seemed to do nothing but good in his life here. That I think there's no record of the man saying, go kill someone. I listened to the last guy you talked to, go raid a city, go, you know, make them your slaves and all this other stuff. Like, that's a guy that never did any of that. Like, so what is the problem with him?
Well, Jesus says, just on that point, there's no problem with him because we think he's a Muslim prophet. What I'm about to say is gonna sound foreign because you're probably an American, you're raised in a Christian country, Christian family, maybe you go to church, maybe you don't, but this is gonna sound very foreign. We think Christ has nothing to do with Christianity. We think Christianity and Christ share nothing except the name, okay? So when Christians say that we follow Christ, we're saying, no, you don't follow Christ because Christianity has nothing to do with Christ. We're saying that Christ preached Islam just like all the messengers before him, preached one consistent message from God, to worship God alone, not to associate partners with him, to establish charity, prayer, fasting, and to spread God dominance and God's religion on earth. We believe in Jesus, we believe in his miraculous deeds, we believe he was born of a virgin, not because he's a great man who has influence, but because he is one of the central figures of our faith. Okay?
Yes, right.
So I just want to make that clear.
Well, that's good to hear, and that's what I understand it as. So why the hostility, I would say, to Christians? I feel like it's the easiest religion to attack. No one does anything about it. I don't understand like what the problem is.
That's what I'm saying. I'm saying that Christianity and Christ have nothing to do with each other, right?
Yeah.
I know this sounds foreign to you, and you're like, oh, what's this guy talking about? But from our perspective, Christianity and Christ have nothing to do with each other, okay? Christianity is a religion that bases its center on Christ, but doesn't follow his teachings, rather follows a distorted version of the so-called teachings of Christ, okay? Now, what is the problem with Christianity? The problem with Christianity isn't the people, it's not the ethics, it's not the moral outlook, it is theological. I don't have a problem with Christian people. Christian people are nice. They're friendly, okay? They're day-to-day folks. What is the problem is that Christianity is the greatest transgression against God and his messengers because it teaches to associate partners with the creator of all things, to give him an eternal son, to worship somebody besides him, and to give him divine status, and to deify a man, and to worship a man. And this is foreign from the scriptures. As a matter of fact, the Hebrew Bible says, the Torah says, God is not a man that he should lie, nor the son of man that he should change his mind. Hosea, God says, I am God and not a man. Solomon says in the book of Kings, he says, will God really dwell on earth? The highest heaven